welcome back to Button Smashing. While I sit here and try to deliberate, what the frick is going on?
A lot of shit is going on.
A lot is going on. In a minute.
Yeah.
First minute.
I mean, it's kind of there. All right. Okay. Let's go.
Welcome back. We got ourselves more turnabout goodbyes, and the judge is trying to figure out some stuff. Let's go! I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. Well, that explains the body.
I said he did.
Yeah, you did. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
3 annoyed dots. Everybody has annoyed dots.
Apparently. I didn't even touch nothing. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he getting mad. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Y'all didn't interrogate his ass before?
No, they did not.
Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Cause I mean, like, if I'm sitting here for death, I'm gonna tell everybody about the weirdo who shot at the water and dove into the lake.
He probably didn't know that at that time.
Well, I mean, like, he shot. If I know dude had a gun and shot and then fell like he died, I'm gonna tell everybody about that. Like, yo, this dude had a gun in his head and then died. Dark. I mean, Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? Nuts. What Wright said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, in fact. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? Nuts. I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. I'll let you do this one.
Your Honor, sir!
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial with your loud ass.
The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either!
What?
What should I do?
Find him, quickly.
I almost thought he said fuck him.
I know, right? We cannot allow him to get away. Rabble.
So...
Dude dipped on everybody.
I thought you were an old man who could... Oh, well, that's a good play. Good play.
Yeah. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
3 annoyed dots. A search warrant has already been issued. Are you serious, Your Honor?
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed.
Jesus Christ.
I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Oh, fuck.
You all right? You all right there?
Yeah. My throat gave out on me for a second. Am I understood?
3 annoyed dots.
One more thing.
What is that?
Just who is that boat shop caretaker?
A piece of shit asshole, but we'll keep that moving.
Yeah, I think his identity has become very... Wait, pause, time. How do you not at least file his identity with the court? You can play this whole surprise witness thing all you want, but like, how do you be like, hey, I got this random person who has no name and no identity, but he's credible as a witness, so we're going to let him testify.
Actually, I think it gets juicier than that. Let's keep going.
I want him, and I want to know who he is.
3 annoyed dots.
Very well. Court adjourned. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Lobby, Defendant Court Lobby. District Court, Defendant Court Lobby. Fuck it.
What?
I don't know.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Did he, though? Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know. What do you mean? Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our client.
Basically, that's what it is.
And my voice is giving out for some reason.
Yeah. Got some water down here if you need some.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need that.
Hey, Edgeworth. Nuts.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Exclamation point! Did you say something?
Bitch, you know you heard me. I'm standing right next to you. Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
Nuts. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling.
Oh my God, Edgeworth, we don't have time for your shit today.
Try this again. We don't have time for his shit.
We don't. What?
There's
Seriously.
something that's been troubling me
Which is what?
for a long time now. How do you fit all of those yams in those tight pants of yours? Scrumptious. Fine then. Fine. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, that's... So... Then tell me! You bitch! Don't do this! Just fucking say it! If there's no time left, then fucking say it! I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... Dots. I gotta make up my mind. Dots. What is this about, Edgeworth? Dots. It's a nightmare I've had.
Oh my God.
A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder.
Murder?
Murder!
Dude. Come the fuck on.
To be fucking continued, you bitch.
We got time to continue it. Let's do that.
Just saving the goddamn
Yes, we're gonna
content.
save.
Let's save it. I'm gonna save it on slot 4.
Okay.
Joe bitch asses.
And let's go.
Let's go. These people gonna piss me the fuck off. December 27, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
I wish I'd known. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder.
Murder?
Murder!
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
Dots, I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he never takes someone's life, never.
Nick?
Yeah! How's everyone doing? We don't need you
Oh
right
my
now.
God, you
You
are such a
sit,
bitch.
you
What?
take your ass back out the room. Take your ass back out the room, bitch. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh, yes! I do remember feeling faint.
Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Isn't she like 15?
Yeah, This is kind of creepy, dude.
Right,
I'm
Nick?
your age. And you're like 25.
Definitely really creepy. Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two? Dots. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Bow before your hero!
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you know what? I don't want to talk to this guy, but I gotta talk to him. Larry, you really helped me out in the trial today.
You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is like pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Dots.
Nick.
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you, Larry. The fuck?
Not me. I'm crying, Dots. But why you, Larry? You fucker! You pedophile! I'm 15, you asshole!
Is she really 15 now?
I don't know.
What's going to assume? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Dots.
HMPH! Enough with the silent treatment! Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edwards so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when he first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, he was. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry! What's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
HMPH. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. Yeah, you should definitely tell the story right now. Who gives a shit? Go for it. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Dots. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial, in fact.
A class trial?
Yeah, let's talk about the class trial. You remember, Larry, spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh? I see.
Anyway, the kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside.
That's pretty much.
I mean, for a kid, yeah.
That's pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Now that you mentioned it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it.
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So, the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. Wait, let's say, let me do my little kid voice. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. He did it. Guilty, it was you. Give him the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not playing with you anymore. Yeah, Bobart, you're a racist. We shouldn't be allowed to play. Fuck!
So you just decided to do all that by yourself?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Apparently. You.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence.
So you're Scottish now, and then when you get older, you okay?
Yeah, that's what I want for it.
All right.
Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs.
Miles.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry.
Why are you giving them creepy, deep voices?
Oh, no.
And they're kids in the 3rd grade, which means they're 8.
Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, it's sorry. It's
That's
Butts.
Butts.
But damn, how would I do Butts' voice as a kid?
I don't know. This is always how it's everybody ganging up and picking on one person.
Yeah, let you do that.
Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it. So he didn't do it. You're welcome.
Thank you. Dots.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Were you? Oh,
I mean, until he had to leave after his dad got killed.
okay. Wow, I had no idea.
I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts.
What the fuck does that? What?
It's not even really a play on words.
Not really, but what does that have to do with what does that have to do with? None of that makes sense with the story that you just told. That you need to say that though.
I mean, anyway.
Okay.
Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father.
He has
a famous defense attorney.
Why?
I don't know.
Weird.
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
Dots. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney."
What the fuck?
Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, it's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he'd become. That's when I decided.
3 dots and an exclamation because I'm excited. Wait! You don't mean... That's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edgeworth.
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Dots. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Anyway, Nick!
That's okay. Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we can do,
Wait,
okay?
Was that your line?
Yes.
Shit, my bad. Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker piece of shit. We need to find out who this bitch is.
Yeah, true. I'd settle for... I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Dots. Okay, let's go. Before we do that, it's next time on Button Smash It. We'll catch y'all later. Latre. Deuces.